At the end of the day, first place at the PT video. But I didn't think it was the weekend, and I tell you what, I was trying hard. I did a couple of laps. I got on 25 miles an hour, so I'm happy with that. But easy to do that, though. That's studying in itself. Yeah, five laps was really tremendous. Come in the first six laps, a lot of 20 times. One of the 38 and some kind of running up.
Is very nice, and the people very nice, and I hope one day in Isle of Man we have a Isle of Man have a very good circuit for riding. I think it's one of the best in the world, but I think today we must have a permanent circuit, and I hope one day Isle of Man have this one. I'm sure many people come back.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Very nice. When were you last here? It wasn't that long ago. How many years ago were you last?
I come here, I think 93, 94, I don't remember, I think.
Yeah, about 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And that was also to ride in the
Yeah. Always with my 503 cylinder.
When did you used to ride today?
Yeah, just today.
And you're going to Mallory Park after this lap tonight. But did you get a chance to make a lap?
Yeah, I make a lap with the car, but it's too many people today, and many cars compared to my time. My time is a lot of motorbikes and not so many cars.
Yeah.
Today a lot of cars
and horse and cars and stuff like that. Tell me then, when you go around this circuit, your last TT was 1972, the last time you raced at the TT. Do you remember much of the circuit?
Yeah, I remember, but not all. Sometimes I make confusion because I think it's one and maybe it's another thing. So it's a little difficult. I know most, but not like when I race. When I race, I remember I close the eyes and I go right, left, right, no problem.
Well, just to remind you, not that you need reminding of it, but maybe the listeners too, of your TT record, which was incredibly impressive. In the 350 you won in 1968, 69, 70 and 72. In the 500, the winner of the 68, 69, 70, 71 and 72. fastest lap in all those races. You had some tremendous battles with Mike Hale, we know that.
Yeah, this I think is one, that time, I think it's one of my best race, because in that time when I broke my chain, and that time I leading only 8 seconds, but 8 seconds with Michael is not, it's much. And to win here in Isle of Man and to beat Mike, I think it's not easy. And that time I dreamed to win because I leading, what I said before. And but I have to stop. And I remember in the evening, Mike come to pick up me and say, "Okay, Ago, you have a good race today, and you must come with me to dinner and dancing and dancing." And so and we stayed together. It was very nice, because also on the podium he was very happy, because he know and the day I win if I don't have problem. So he's very, very honest person, you know, he understands.
That was on your birthday as well.
Yeah.
Which was sad.
I cry for all night.
Even all night, even after dinner.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he wasn't that good of a friend then. Anyway, so we've seen David here, with Mike's son is here at the TT, and
yeah, I don't see him because he just arrived, but
yeah, he will do probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
He came in here the other evening, and I said, you know, this David used to be the famous round bar. And I said, your father, Mike, used to spend a lot of time.
A lot of time here. Yeah, I remember tonight when I come in and I said, this is the bar where we drinking, because sometimes Mike say, okay, Ago, come with me to dinner tonight. But we come at the bar and drinking. I say, but why we don't go to dinner? And drinking. So the people here prefer to stay at the bar than restaurant. They spend time at the restaurant. The Italian is opposite. The Italian people like to eat.
But racing has changed beyond recognition. Everything is so different in racing. I don't think you get the riders joining a Grand Prix being in a bar all night.
No, it's completely, yeah. Now we go to the Grand Prix, and sometimes the rider don't see the other rider. Each rider cannot see together, because he stay the motorhome. He go out from motorhome with the helmet, go to the pit lane with the helmet, and just take the bike and go. And it's not like before. Before it's more friendly, it's more together, yeah. And also for spectator is much better, because the spectator have a chance to see sometimes the rider, or maybe talk with the rider. Now it's very, very difficult, but I think now it's difficult because also it's a lot of team with many people. I remember my team at that time. My team is one of the bigger team with Honda and Yamaha, and we have about 6-7 people. Today, the small team, 1 to 5 team, is about 15, 20, 25. The 500cc have about 20, 25 people. So when you decide to have a dinner, you cannot have dinner with the other team, because otherwise maybe 50 people, like the party of Mary party. You know? It's impossible now to stay together. So everybody stay at his stand with his cook.
But that is the way racing's gone, and I can understand that. I'm sure you can understand it. But it is nice to think about the old days. The way it was so friendly.
Yeah.
So, as I say, your last TT was 1972. You won the 350 and the 500 race. That was my first TT, incidentally. Your last TT was my first.
You're too young.
I am. And I finished 6th in the 500 race when you won it that year. But in the 350 race, you were leading and Phil Reed was lying second. And I was going pretty fast. It was Monday, so it was quite early on in the week. And Phil, if you remember, broke down. He broke down on the mountain.
Yeah.
And I came past and saw him sort of astride the MV with his arms folded like this. We were both teammates then. And I thought, wow, because I was then second, because I'd been third and I was second. And I got about another mile down to Craignabarra. A little bit too much throttle, and ended up going down the road, and watched you win that race from in the bar at Craignabarra.
Okay, you have a chance to drink some beer.
Well, that's right. Yeah, why not? So what does Giacomo Agostini do these days? We know you were involved with Cagiva, and before that Yamaha, the team manager.
Yeah, now I'm the testimonial of MV Agusta. You know, Cagiva built he have the brand of MV Agusta, and now I'm testimonial of MV Agusta, so I do some promotion, and I go to some Grand Prix for television, and when I'm home I work in my company, and I build in the house and
Construction.
eh?
Yeah.
I build a very old house and
Restoration.
restoration,
Yeah.
restoration. Restoration, so I have many things to do.
When I saw it, now you in your racing career didn't hurt yourself hardly at all, did you? Very few accidents.
Yeah, because I think and our time is my time, but it's forbidden to crash, because I remember 2 years ago I worked for television in Germany, and Sachsenring. From Friday to Sunday, 52 people crash, and nobody heard. Yes, a little, maybe very little. And I said, my time, if 53 people crash, minimum 2 or 3 people die. So this is why our time is impossible to crash. We be careful to not crash. And
because all the circuits were road circuits.
Now the circuit is like a golf course. You have everything, and the helmet and leathers, and it's nice. It's nice because now, I think for a motorcycle company, it's very important this, because if every day some people have accident, the family, the father want to buy, he think to buy the bike to his son, but if every day the accident and died some people, he cannot buy the bike, because now it's not so many accidents. So I think it's very nice now, because the people don't say like before, you crazy, you kill him yourself because this and that one. Now it's much better. It's many years we don't have any accident, bad accident.
Well, I think I know the last person to be killed in a Grand Prix was, I say this very often, was a Japanese driver called Wakai, and he was killed about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And that was a freak accident in the pit lane. It wasn't even an accident on
Exactly.
the race. So,
and in Spain, I think. Yeah, in Spain Grand Prix.
Yeah. So that's important, isn't it? And
But before, every year we lost 2 or 3 friends. Every year. Now it's what you say, 10 years. It's very nice. It's very good. It's very good promotion for the people who want to go with the bike.
Yeah, sure, on the sport as well.
Yeah.
But having said that, the Isle of Man still, although it's no longer a World Championship and hasn't been for many, many years, it's still a very special event.
Yeah, I think Isle of Man for me is the best circuit in the world for the rider, to riding. It's the best because he gives you the emotion, he gives you the many things you don't have from any other circuit. But of course it's danger. So this is why the people from Isle of Man, why don't think to build the circuit. It's many grass here, it's easy to build the circuit, and sure, many people come back because Isle of Man is different. This week, some people with the motorbike from Bergamo, where I live, he come here. Yeah, just to see Isle of Man, more than race.
Sure.
Because maybe he don't know who race, who was not. Just come because Isle of Man is Isle of Man. So this is why, if they organize, I say many times, if they organize, decide to do something to build the circuit, I think it's very nice.
Very good idea. It's been mentioned many times. We had Jeff Duke in here last night.
Yeah.
And Jeff Duke put that idea forward many years ago.
Surely we come back with the Grand Prix, and it's very good.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, we're getting close to 8 o'clock. You're out tomorrow, Giacomo, for the parade lap along with Nick Grant. If you can just stay around for 10 more minutes, is that okay? You can do that for 10 minutes?
Okay.
After the news, then we can get Nick in and we can have a bit of a chat.
Yeah, I go drink something.
Okay,
And I come back.
We'll buy you a drink.
Thank
okay,
you.
Ben.
Thanks, Charlie. We'll be back with you and Giacomo. The weather forecast is
Great, that.
Bye, mate, Charlie.
You didn't get a shot of Agostini then?
No, done last night.
Right? Where did you?
Okay. Well,
Do you want chocolate on Sunday?
Sorry?
Do you want chocolate on Sunday?
What? For the...
Go over there.
okay. Bye.
Not like Nancy back in
We told you that past three. That's closed the shop. Standstill for like half an hour. Took us over an hour to get to the right to There's been a road accident which was called and it was still out for 10 minutes or whatever. We've been docked. Well, we got to the back of the bike's coming down to it.
I think consider someone wants to tell you, considering the year you had so far, this is going to be a great bonus as well. Yeah, I mean, I've been up there having a real sort of up-down snap for a year, one Carolina, Monday morning, Wednesday, and then you want to go over here, but really all my flex and, the guys need to, be practicing it up a little bit better, so I'm sure you will. Then Jeffrey, congratulations. Go on again, and down here, which is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. It's possible we met.